So let's talk about Qeshm. It's Iran's largest island, and it sits right in the Strait of Hormuz, which is, arguably the most important waterway on the entire planet. But its strategic location, that's really only half the story. Because Qeshm is this incredible island that's almost at war with itself, a place of absolutely stunning natural beauty that's hiding a pretty powerful military secret.
So which is it? Is it this pristine natural sanctuary, a UNESCO Global Geopark that's just filled with these jaw-dropping geological marvels? Or is it a heavily fortified strategic asset, kind of like an unsinkable aircraft carrier that's been planted in one of the world's most volatile regions?
Well, the answer is, it's both. And these two identities, they aren't just coexisting side by side. No, they're layered, one right on top of the other, creating a place that's unlike anywhere else on Earth. So let's start peeling back those layers.
Okay, to really get Qeshm, we have to start with its foundation. Literally, the rock itself. Because this landscape, it looks like it was sculpted on another planet. And the artist responsible for all of this? It's a force of nature.
And that force is erosion. We're talking millions of years of simple, relentless action, wind and rain, that have just carved Qeshm into an absolute masterpiece. And you won't see that more clearly than in a place the locals call the Valley of Stars.
So the secret to the valley's totally otherworldly shape is basically a kind of geological layer cake. Just picture this. You've got a thick, soft bottom layer that's protected by a thin, hard top layer. Now, when that protective top cracks, wind and rain get in and just devour the soft material underneath. What's left behind are these surreal, towering pillars all reaching for the sky. It's incredible.
And while the science is amazing, the local folklore is even more magical. The name Stale Kafte actually means the fallen star. The legend says a meteorite slammed into the earth right here, and in that one single fiery moment, these pillars of rock and soil were just thrown up from the ground. It's really the perfect story for such an enchanting place.
Okay, now let's take a journey from that sun-scorched surface and go deep, deep into the island's core. We are heading underground, into a world made of pure crystal.
This is the Namakdan Salt Cave. Get this, it stretches for an incredible 6.58 kilometers. That's over 4 miles long. And to be perfectly clear, this isn't just a long cave. It is one of the longest salt caves ever discovered on the entire planet.
So what makes this cave so important? Well, for one, it's a key site in the UNESCO Geopark, formed inside a massive ancient salt dome. The crystals you'd see inside are hundreds of millions of years old, and they contain some of the purest salt on Earth. This place is basically a time capsule, preserving a little piece of our planet's deep past.
All right, now let's shift gears and look at the human story here. Because the same forces of wind and water that carved all that rock also shaped a totally unique and incredibly resilient culture.
And right at the heart of that culture is the lenge boat. These things, they're not just vessels. They are floating works of art, handcrafted using skills passed down through generations. And this knowledge is so precious that UNESCO itself has recognized it as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. That's a huge deal.
And you really see the islanders' ingenuity everywhere. In Laft Village, they built these incredible windcatchers to funnel cool sea breezes right into their homes. To survive brutal droughts, they engineered the Tala wells, 366 of them, one for each day of a leap year, designed to capture every single drop of rain. It's a culture that was really born from adaptation, and it's expressed through this vibrant art and ancient ceremonies.
And now we peel back that final critical layer. Because beneath the ancient geology and the vibrant culture lies Qeshm's other identity, a modern fortress, and it's defined by one thing: power.
For centuries, this island has been a prize for empires. The rulers of Hormuz, the Portuguese, the British, they all fought to control this place. The historical lesson is pretty simple. Whoever holds Qeshm holds a powerful key to the entire region.
And here's exactly why. Qeshm physically dominates the Strait of Hormuz. It is the cork in the bottle for the world's most critical energy choke point. That geography alone gives it just immense geopolitical power.
Today, that power is very, very real. As reported by Al Jazeera, quoting military experts, the island houses significant, striking Iranian capabilities inside these vast underground networks. According to the source, these installations are designed to give Iran the ability to effectively control, or maybe even close, the Strait of Hormuz.
So, how do we make sense of all this? A natural wonder on one hand and a military stronghold on the other.
an ancient culture and a modern fortress. The legacy of Qeshm is really the synthesis of all these things together.
Ultimately, you just can't separate one part of Qeshm from the others. The same ancient caves that are these incredible geological treasures could also serve modern strategic purposes. The sea that nurtures a unique culture is also a major geopolitical choke point. On this island, every single identity is tangled up with the next.
Which, of course, leaves us with one final big question. Will Qeshm's future be defined by its role as a natural wonder, a bridge for science and tourism? Or will its destiny be shaped by its power as a fortress? In the years to come, which face will it show the world? I guess only time will tell.